The brother I'm going to present to you here is saying that Guyana's President Irfaan Ali is talking down to his people and not treating them as equals. I want you to listen to the message he sends to Guyana's President Irfaan Ali and tell me if you agree in the comment section. And as usual, like, share, and subscribe. And we'd see you on the next one.
It really hurt me the manner in which President Irfaan is disrespecting the people of this country, especially the poor people. The address given by President Irfaan at the Oil and Gas Awards dinner at the Marriott Hotel hurt me to my core when Irfaan said, "You really don't know Guyanese people. Instead of development, I might have to say cash grant."
You definitely don't know the people of Guyana. I may need to say cash grant.
Irfaan and his room full of fancy people went up in a roar of laughter.
I didn't know I was that correct. It's amazing. I did not realize I can be that correct. So
It was so degrading and cruel. It showed a complete disregard for the Guyanese people, where more than 50% of them live in poverty. President Irfaan, the people never asked for this Christmas cash grant. You are the one who lied to them about a cash grant and tricked them into voting for the PPP.
We will have a beautiful Christmas. We will have a beautiful Christmas. Look at the smile on my face and know that you will have an enjoyable holiday season. Brothers and sisters, trust me.
President Irfaan, why didn't you invite these people under a big tent and cook Kazrip cook-up for these fancy people?
I'm going to speak at this dinner with a lot of fancy people.
You gave the elites your finest prepared by gourmet chefs, but the poor people must get watery cook-up they eat weekly without meat and greens because they cannot afford it under your government. Are they considered lesser humans? Are their lives somehow worth less than the fancy people you showered with praise and adoration? Another thing I want Guyanese to understand. Many oil-producing countries around the world provide direct payments or cash grants to their citizens funded by oil revenue. This includes places like Alaska in the United States, Norway, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. Sharing resource wealth with citizens is standard practice in resource-rich nations. The PPP doesn't want people to know this. They prefer to keep the people down. Instead, they try to make it seem as if Guyanese are begging for handouts, when in reality, other nations are distributing the wealth their people help generate. Power is not everything, Irfaan. Do not let power fly to your head. All our faiths teach us the value of treating the poor with respect. The Quran says, "And in no way covet the property of the poor and needy," reminding us that the vulnerable deserve protection and dignity. The Bible teaches, "Whoever is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will reward them for what they have done." Proverbs 19:17. The Bhagavad Gita reminds us that one who performs actions for the welfare of all beings without attachment is truly wise. Gita 3:25. You walked into poor communities, hugging the people while thinking less of them, and then you go back to your fancy people and make fun of the poor people. Why didn't you decorate a fancy air-conditioned hall and invite the people from Tiger Bay and other neglected communities and feed them gourmet food and hors d'oeuvres? Treat them like the human beings that they are. This is a moment to remind President Irfaan and the nation that Guyanese, all Guyanese, deserve to be treated with dignity. Respect is not for the rich alone. Power belongs to the people, and no one can mock their suffering without consequences, especially the president who is there to serve the people. I will leave with a quote left by a citizen under the degrading video. President Irfaan, life is easy when you're up on the mountain and you've got peace of mind like you've never known. But things change when you're down in the valley for a minute and remember that. You, Irfaan, was once in the valley and might end up right back there.